So we just entered one of the bazaars in Jordan, in Amman. And my wife is Puerto Rican, and ironically, look what's playing in the background. So I do just want to say the hospitality is unbelievably amazing. Everywhere we come in, they welcome us, they offer us tea. They just gave her a free gift. Like, it's incredible. Everyone here is so nice. We continue to go on shopping sprees, but they're so kind to us and welcoming. It's incredible hospitality for sure, everywhere you walk. So today we decided to go adventure Amman, check out the different bazaars and different food locations. Let's have some fun. So our first stop, we were a little thirsty, so we're getting some fresh juice cocktails. I went with mango banana, and this lovely lady went with, what did you go with?
Mango.
Mango. Fresh juice, you can't complain. Alright, they just brought us out our fresh juices.
Oh my god. This is what I'm talking about.
Look at that reaction. Say it again. She loves it.
So good.
She was like, this is what I'm talking about. It is freaking fresh. Like legit delish.
So good.
Oh yeah. So we were starving after drinking our juice, so we stopped at a local shop to eat Manakeesh. Manakeesh, this is an example of what it is. She's eating it with za'atar on top. And the great crazy traffic of Amman in the background. It can't get any better than this. How's it taste? So good. So this is oregano, thyme, different mix over there that makes it taste so good. Time for me to eat. This is so delicious. It's topped with za'atar, zatar. We're happy. Yum. So today we're going to check out one of Jordan's many incredible sites. This one is called Jerash. Let's go learn all about this beautiful, beautiful town.
Surrounding, obviously the lower level is the original, but obviously they don't want to over exaggerate of using so much new stones, otherwise they could spoil the whole scenery. And obviously inside there would be a tunnel started almost over there and ended at the end of the forum, about nearly 90 meters long, 5 meters wide, 5 meters high, and it was built on the Baltic.
Wow, that's have you been somewhere for coming to Jerash?
Jerash is so fascinating. You could see the Roman influence. It's unbelievable. So the tour guide let us know that in this area they would have markets and meetings and gatherings and different festivities and stuff. And up top is Zeus's temple and a theater right next door where they would have plays. Really, really cool. So as you could see, the stones are going like this. Pretty cool. Yeah, there's different colors too, yeah. and the stones are lined up like this so that when they were rolling their chariots, they wouldn't get stuck. The wheels would never get stuck.
So they weren't allowed to walk down the main street. Probably to cross the street, yes, it would have been okay. But this would have been used for chariots and carts. The other section, it would have been used for separate horses that did not pull any carriages or like crossroads or the south Tetrapilon. Obviously, it looks more or less as a big roundabout. Right in the middle of it, they put these 4 foundations of crossroads, decorated with rose granite on the corner, marble bust in the top, marble base, and obviously marble statues. But the column would be more rose granite columns.
Rose granite.
Yeah. There would be the shops here. There would be the main colonnade street. Absolutely the big roundabout here, alongside with these 4 foundation of crossroads. The stretch of the main street that gets you north to Palmyra or south to Petra, east to the residential area of the Romans, and west to the public area on the West Hill. It would be quite spectacular to see the shops here, 2-story shops, lower level to display their goods, upper level as an attic. And you can see more of the pedestrian walkway here, shaded, while the main street remained open air.
Wow.
You can see the flash of the silica and the quartz and the
Yeah.
stone. Yes.
The shine, rose granite.
It would have been brought from the lower Egypt
Lower
to
Egypt.
upper Egypt through the Nile
Okay.
up to Alexandria, and then from there by the coastal area of the west coast of Palestine, probably Tel Aviv, Haifa, Jaffa, was brought by chariots and carts over here.
Wow.
Contain more cement, and cement is against the regulation to restore with cement. Yeah.
How cool is this? Amazing. This should be one of the 7 wonders of the world. So this is a water trough. This is where horses would come down when they were thirsty, and they would drink out of here. And then they had a sewer system, a water system underneath, sewer system. That's one of the manholes. Take it out, and then they'd be able to, if they needed to do anything with the sewer system and water supply.
Very erotic voice, by the way, the translator.
I don't know if you could notice, but that's a chariot track right there. The wheel indentation. So pretty.
Public buildings, but they would be statues, probably frescoes on top, while the lower level it would have had kind of a statues, but way behind the lower level there would be the big tank that they constructed. Obviously they would have came the water through the lower level to be displayed, and obviously they was using the water for drinking water. In fact, probably the upper level would have been more of the construction that happened. You see, where obviously it would take them many years to put it back. Yeah.
Wow. So that's the main street where the chariots, different cars, products would roll through, and then this was the pedestrian sidewalk in between the columns, and this used to be stores. So that'd be a store. It's 2 levels, and up top would be the stock, where they would climb a ladder and have the products, the goods, jewelry, etc. So this is the gate to the Artemis Temple. Artemis was, if I got this correctly, Zeus's daughter. So there's going to be a big temple up there that I'll show you in a bit. So that's the end of the gate, and then all the way down is the other gate of all of Jerash.
To the radio tower up there.
All the way there.
And it runs all the way up the top, yes.
Wow.
To enclose part of the new town.
So this is what's been excavated, but it's believed to be that there's way more ruins and temples and buildings underneath everything there, but it's just now hard because it's been built on top of. Jerash is huge and it keeps going, but actually how big really is it? Pretty darn fascinating. So now we just entered one of the theaters. Check it out. And then the plays would take place up there. And they had an upper deck and a lower deck. Oh, you know, we're just chilling here in the middle of a beautiful theater in Jerash. I'm gonna go sing now in the middle of the center stage, but if I do, I'd probably scare all these people away, so maybe not.
Countrymen, lend me your ears. I came to bury Caesar, not to praise him.
Love it. So if you stand in the center of the theater, your voice is amplified, and obviously probably in the camera won't pick it up, but I could hear myself like echo. Pretty cool. So they would do mining up there, and then they would have a narrator stand right in the middle of the North Theater in Jerash and narrate, and the voice is absolutely amplified. Woo! And now I'm standing on top of the North Theater in Jerash. Check that out. Woo! This is the Artemis Temple. Go all the way down. Remember when I was saying I'll show you Artemis Temple? Well, here it is. So people go in and pray to Artemis, and Artemis was the god of hunting, archery, several things like that in there. And look, there's a tunnel where they would store different things down there.
Nice frames of mosaic that decorated the floor of the church. Figure of animal birds that existed at that time.
This was a church, and you could see the mosaics. There's plenty of churches throughout Jerash, but look how beautiful it is. But obviously weather had a play into it, but still cool. About to enter the South Theater. Now we just entered the South Theater.
Would have been the South Theater. Seated 3,000 spectators. You can tell this by the big arena here.
Yes.
It was used for performances, mainly comedy, tragedy, and mythology. They would be doing acting on top, and this point exactly for the narrator, for the address the public of the script of the show. Obviously, here is help to bounce back, while if you moved one step, it would disappear.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at the Greek literature, and look how they would reserve seats. That's alpha, beta, so the different Greek alphabet represents each seat. just completed our trip to Jerash, another incredible destination in Jordan. You have to come here. It was another mind-blowing experience. We had an absolute blast. Jordan, love ya. This is the Last Supper. Good job. The whole theater.